Hey peeps, can this balance on here? I need to find a place to put my vitamins. Ooh, what cute. Okay, anyways, vitamins I'm taking right now. These are the Mary Ruth's Women's Multivitamin Gummies. Got these from TikTok. Other vitamins, hair, skin, and nail gummies. These were like buy one get one free at Walgreens. And who knows if vitamins even work, because what if they're like all a placebo? I don't know. And then these are the women's one a day gummies. This lash is really bothering me, bro. So I just got ready to go out. I went live on TikTok and then live on Instagram. I haven't gone live on Instagram in literally like since it came out. But even still, like, who goes live on Instagram anymore? Because nobody even be on Instagram anymore. These are my lashes right now. I gotta fix that eyeliner. Should I fix it now, perhaps? Now, before I leave, because if not, that will be bothering me. Wrong. I got too much shit. Too much shit. Got too much shit. Hey, Pete. Hey. I subbed. Thanks for that. Because recently I've been trying to like put out videos and then nobody's watching them today. Like, what the fuck? Ooh. I'm going to Food Lion because I gotta do like a birthday shoot. Because my birthday is not until September, but I usually do like my photo shoots like months ahead of time. So I gotta go to Food Lion and I was gonna get some cupcakes because I want to do like the pictures where you're like holding the cupcake and then like holding the candles or some shit. Because like some cute ideas I saw were on Pinterest and stuff. Gonna go to the pool. I wish I could swim, but I can't. And then I also gotta film some more videos and blah blah blah. So I was like, whatever, let me do my makeup. So I went live on TikTok. I went live on Instagram, even though nobody fucking goes on Instagram. I did my makeup, did my hair. I'm trying to like figure out hairstyles that I want to do for summer because this is my hair for June, but then I gotta do July, August, September, and obviously for my birthday I'm trying to have like some cute hairstyle that I've like never done before. Because a lot of my hairstyles and stuff be going like viral on Pinterest and TikTok and stuff, so I gotta plan out my stuff, you know. And what else? I'm off today because I'm off on the weekends, but I usually tutor this girl on the weekends, but she had her dance recital. Well, no, her dance recital is next weekend, so I gotta go to that next weekend. But she has like dance practice today, So I woke up today, because I fell asleep last night at like 9 o'clock or something, and I woke up and it was like 5 a.m. and I was like, what the fuck? Um, so I technically had been up since 5 a.m., but I was like literally just in bed on my phone, and then I think I went back to sleep, and then I woke back up, blah blah blah. Um, but yeah, part of me is like, I don't even care if I work weekends now because I don't be going anywhere anymore. And my friends, like I told them that I was in like hibernation for like the whole winter. So pretty much I haven't been out to the club since Halloween. So I told them, I'm like, yeah, I'm in hibernation right now. I'm not trying to go anywhere, whatever, whatever. And usually when people go into hibernation, they like go to the gym, they like get in shape and stuff, and then they pop out for summertime. But I feel like the opposite has happened to me, whereas like I gained weight the past couple months. So now I don't even want to go outside because I feel like I look ugly and I don't want to wear crop tops anymore because my stomach is fat. Um, so I don't know. It's annoying. Do 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 do. Yeah, a lot of people don't have Instagram because I used to have um like 20K on Instagram, and then I guess Instagram is removing bots or whatever because I saw on TikTok people were complaining. They were like, "Oh, my Instagram account randomly got deleted because Instagram was taking away people's like accounts if you haven't posted in like months or whatever." Um, because you're basically like a ghost account and stuff like that. So Instagram doesn't want people that barely use their app to be on there. So they deleted a bunch of accounts. So I basically went from like 20K to like um I think I'm at like 15K right now. Shut up. Don't know what that is. So I lost a bunch of followers, but like people on Instagram don't really like my pictures anyways because Instagram is like a dead app. I feel like some people on Instagram on the time people are on Instagram all the time, but like TikTok is like where it's at. Like if you don't have TikTok, you're like out of the loop for half the stuff that's going on. Um, so I don't know. But it's already like 1:30. I'm gonna go to the store because I gotta get my like food for lunch too because I be like meal prepping stuff now. So I gotta go get that stuff. And then I'm not like people be thinking I'm monetized on YouTube, but I'm not monetized, bro. Okay, I've been on here for like 5 years now, but it's been inconsistent. That's why I'm not getting paid yet. But I be doing this for fun anyways. So that's why you see me in the community post and I'm like, bro, like watch my videos, bro. Because I feel like people don't believe me when I say like the people who actually been supporting me since the beginning, I'm gonna give them some money. And I say that on Instagram all the time too, because obviously on Instagram, if I post a picture, it gets like what, like 50 likes when I have like all those followers and stuff. And I'm like, bro, so people are clearly just trying to watch my page and not really support for real. So like the people who are supporting, I'm definitely gonna like give back to them if I end up getting rich and all that stuff. Um, I don't know what I want to make because for lunch, it's like if I go to work, they have like a microwave in the break room, but it's like the people don't really use the break room, okay? Everybody there mostly buys stuff for lunch because we have like a McDonald's right by our job and then there's like Chick-fil-A right next door too. So these people are literally eating fast food every day pretty much, right? And then of course you have the occasional people who eat like the frozen dinners and in the sun I don't haven't even seen anybody brought like a home cooked meal yet, right? Um and what else? But no, I can't eat fast food every day because that's what I was low key doing at my other job. So I've been trying to meal prep, but the stuff that I want to eat, it's hard to like microwave at work because if I made like tacos or something, and it's like I would need to heat it up because of like I don't like cold tacos, you know, so I gotta heat it up for the shrimp inside or the chicken or whatever. But then like you know the soft shell taco is gonna get all like icky in the microwave, you know, just like certain stuff like that. And I don't want to be cooking pasta all the time because if I'm trying to lose weight or just like get in shape in general and I'm like constantly eating like all these carbs, like just pasta back to back, pasta and cheese, like back to back every single time, I don't know. It's just not good for me or whatever. So I'm just trying to cut down the pasta. But then it's like, what else is it to cook? Because realistic when you think about it, like there's not a lot of like food meals per se, because I'm not like a big vegetable person, like how people be eating like the cauliflower rice or like the bell peppers and like the like little stuff like that, like you know. um and that's not gonna fool me for lunch, so I be trying to have like big meals for lunch, even though technically like I have dinner in like another 4 hours or whatever. But I don't know. I'm just getting tired of eating like rice and chicken, rice and salmon, pasta and chicken, shrimp and pasta, and it's just boring. So I'm like actually looking for new stuff to cook. But every time I see recipes on TikTok or whatever, is always like you know pasta, like cheesy pasta with chicken and like blah. It's like the same stuff all the time, or it's like stuff that I don't necessarily like one of those like mixed vegetable foods and stuff like that. So before, I think there was like 1 week where I had like fast food like every single day for a week, right? Just because I didn't feel like cooking. And next thing you know, like I started feeling the effects of it because I felt more tired. I felt like slower. I didn't have enough energy. I was, you know, just like whatever. So I'm like, dang, like what you eat, you are really what you eat, because you just feel like shit when you're constantly eating fast food, right? But then the minute I switch up and I do like meal prep for like 2 weeks in a row, no fast food, like my skin was like a little bit clearer, or you know, I just felt like more energized, and like you know, I was like you know quick to get out of bed instead of like you know staying sleep in the mornings and stuff like that. So definitely long term, meal prep is the best way to go. Um, like I don't know, it's like I just feel like I'm eating like the same stuff all the time, and I'm tired of it. So that's why like people like fast food, because there's a bunch of different options, like you know Chinese food, and you could go pick up Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, it's already hot or whatever, you know. Um, and I don't want to take frozen foods, because the frozen foods that I like, technically like processed food is bad for you in general, but the frozen foods that I do eat sometimes, they're like actual like dinner foods, and so you would have to microwave them for like a straight 4 minutes, and then you gotta like mix it up and then reheat another 3 minutes. And I don't want to like hog the work microwave because we only have one microwave. And like even when I was heating up my food for like 2 minutes, some girl popped her head in there, because I guess she always eats like for some little frozen dinner or whatever. She like popped her head in there. She saw that I was using the microwave, and she was like, ah, and she had to like go out and wait. And I'm like, yeah, you know, you gotta wait. Other people gotta heat up their food. So imagine if I had something that I had to microwave for a straight 7 minutes, and at the same time that takes away time for my break, because me personally, like I don't really clock out until I'm like actually starting my break. So I'd be like walking around the place. I gotta microwave my food. I gotta check on this, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when I clock out and go straight to my car and start eating. Because I don't know, of course, like the company wants you to clock out ASAP as soon as you stop what you're doing on the job. But like, no. Because microwaving my food is gonna take time. So I don't care. Like that is literally just like an extra 5 minutes. Who cares? Um, So yeah, meal prep is low key annoying. So that's why whenever I go like to Walmart now or whatever, I be like having like pushing my cart around the store, like dang, like what do I buy? Like I just like I need to think of something to cook every day for the rest of my life. Really? And then imagine if I have kids or something, I'm gonna have to cook for them. I'm gonna be like, what do y'all want to eat? Oh, I don't know. So now I understand why my mom was making spaghetti that would last like a whole week, because that's like it's like a black culture thing, like how everybody hates spaghetti now because we all ate that when we were younger, but like I understand it now. Like just cooking like a big pot of something, like soup or something, that's easy to reheat when you get home from work or whatever, and then just force your kids to eat that too. um but yeah, I just been eating like shrimp and chicken and the salmon and stuff like that, and then obviously my metabolism is like slowing down now, so it's like I want to eat less. So sometimes like I don't really eat breakfast. Sometimes I'll just have like half of a bagel with some butter on it for breakfast. So that's why I do need like a slightly bigger lunch. I don't know. But I'm trying to eat less. So even if I did like skip lunch or had like a tiny bit of food for dinner, it's just not enough. And I feel like I'm at the age now where I used to like not eat breakfast at all and then just straight go to work and do hard labor. But then I realized I'm like I'm getting old, metabolism slowing down, whatever. And there was one day when I was working in like a sweatshop, and I literally, it was like on my birthday, and I like almost fainted at work because I didn't eat breakfast. So ever since then, I need to have like half of a bagel or some crackers or like a bowl of cereal, something like that, so that I can like somewhat make it to lunch, you know, even if it's like literally like 10 crackers or something, because obviously that's not like real breakfast, but it's better than nothing. So now I know if I definitely don't eat breakfast, then I'm definitely gonna faint at work. But I'm always the type of person where like I wake up, I stay in bed for like an hour, and then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get ready. Only have like 10 minutes left to get ready, whatever. And then I slap some makeup on my face, throw my clothes on, brush my teeth, like make my bagel, run out the door. You know, I'm not about to like wake up early to like do like this. Like people be showing up to work with like a full face of makeup every day, and I'm not about to wake up early and do that. And then since we have a uniform, we don't have to like pick out whatever clothes we're wearing. So I just throw on the shirt and then some jeans or whatever. Um, but like, imagine if I had to pick out an outfit too. Like, what the fuck? So I I don't know. And I'm just not a morning person in general. No. Yeah, so it's like I don't want to wake up and do that, and then like wake up early, an extra hour early to like cook an actual breakfast too, like with actual eggs, hash brown, bacon, bagel, like do all of that. Because then I guess if you are eating a big breakfast, then your lunches can be smaller, you know, because if you're eating all that, you shouldn't be that hungry or whatever throughout the day. But like even still, like just it's just a lot. And I've probably gained like 20 pounds this year already. So I gotta weigh myself again. But I think I'm probably like 130 now. And people are like, oh, you know, that's normal. That's just your grown woman body and like blah blah blah. Because I've been like skinny for most of my life, right? So whenever I like tell people, I'm like, yeah, I'm gaining weight, and they're like, where? Like, you still look skinny. What are you talking about? Or like, I'll tell them I'm like 130 pounds, and that doesn't sound a lot. That sounds like, you know, the typical like weight for women or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot to you, but to me, it's a lot because I've always been literally like 100 pounds in high school and stuff like that. Damn, I'm at 128 pounds right now. But it's like all of the weight is going straight to my stomach, and that's why like it's going to my face too, because I used to have like a sharper jawline, and that's like disappeared. And then my collarbones used to be like more like sticking out more, and that those disappeared. And I didn't even notice that until recently. I like looked in the mirror and I was like, where did my collarbones go now? Because you can barely see them right here, but like they used to be like so visible, and that's why people would always call me like, you know, sticking bones and shit like that. So that's like the annoying thing about gaining weight. But I'm about to go now because it's already 1:30, and I'm probably not gonna get back till 2:30 because luckily Food Lion is down the street from me. So, adios.